it. October glow spills over death's sneering face. I know what happened here, Drew. I know what you did. It taunts me. Cold anxiety slithers through my veins. Before it can lure me into the memory of everything that happened last Friday, the sound of encyclopedias thudding to the floor makes me jump. I lean back in my chair and peer through a slat in the bookshelf. In my first couple of months at Archwell Academy, I've learned to watch my back. I wish it were something I didn't have to do, but as a non-binary kid, I'm already used to looking over my own shoulder. I can't see much through the gap in the bookshelf, just someone with dark curls bent over a mess of paper and books splayed all over the floor. They pause, tense, and finally lift their head. Pleasantly disorganized curls frame their round face. Their skin is a light shade of brown. Their eyes are a sparkling umber. They have a look about them that's both sincere and a little chaotic. "Sorry," they whispered to me. "I didn't mean to bother you. I thought I could reach, but—" "No big," I say. "Need some help?" "Oh, no," they mutter as they stoop down again, frantically gathering their papers. But I'm already on my feet and rounding the corner of the bookshelf to help clean up. I catch the stranger's eyes as I stoop down next to them to pick up their mess. "I'm Drew. They, them." "Huh?" The stranger's response is familiar, because Archwell Academy is an all-girls preparatory. People here sometimes get tripped up when I tell them my pronouns. It's something I wish Grandma Simmons had considered before she requested I transfer to her alma mater for my senior year. But then again, she probably didn't even know the words non-binary or gender fluid. It likely never occurred to her that I would be desperately out of place at Archwell with my buzzed head and faint little mustache, of which I'm very proud. When I transferred, I expected people to look at me like I was beamed down to earth by my mothership, an effect I usually revel in, as I'd rather be in an otherworldly body than my own. But I've quickly learned what makes me alien here is not something to be celebrated. At Archwell, I am an interloper, most easily defined by what I am not. Feminine, familiar, legible. If I weren't a legacy student, I likely never would have been admitted to this school. In the end, I don't care whether people at Archwell like me, but I hate being made to feel like a fly in the ointment. It takes me out of my body, makes me feel like I need to hide myself to escape this place. The library has generally been a good spot for that, at least until today. Eventually, recognition spreads across the stranger's face and she speaks. "I'm Veronica. Well, Vero. Never Veronica, unless someone's calling roll. She, her pronouns are good for me." "Hi, Vero," I say, offering her a handful of pages and rising to my feet. "Hi," she says, fumbling with the last of her papers. For the first time, I notice that they're all the same. Mostly white space with the words, "Error, 404, page not found," artfully scrolled in calligraphy letters. Vero's brow clouds over as she sees me eyeing her stuff. She resists my gaze as she tries to stash the papers out of sight. I wish she weren't so pretty. It would be easier to look away. "Feeling retro?" I ask, bending down to flip the last of the fallen books closed. "What?" Vero's voice is low and edgy. "You were pulling down encyclopedias that were printed in 1999. That's some pretty old source material." "Oh," Vero says, returning two of the books back to their place on the shelf. She's taller than